Joey Strube here, Bikeman Performance. Today we're doing a Tech Tuesday on a little thing you can do to your primary clutch if you have a XP 1000, XP 900, 900S, 900XE, and Ranger 900 and 1000s before 2018. The 900s still have this clutch, but the 1000s went to a different clutch. So when you're on the gas, the clutch spins this direction and it pulls on the belt. But on the same note, if you're going really fast for a long period of time and then you let off, your transmission will drive your engine forward. So it's pushing on your clutch like this, pushing forward. And that pushing forward of your engine and the engine strokes and compression can cause this outer sheave to put force on your spider, which is this little thing in the middle here. We'll show you that in a second. And it can cause that spider and nut to unwind. So let's show you what I'm talking about here. So this clutch here has unwound. You can see the inner sheave, the outer sheave and the inner sheave, they're not held together. The spider has loosened from that. So underneath this cover, you'll see that there's a castle nut. A very large castle nut. Now on this clutch here, we've already done the modification. So I can show you, and it's barely held to the crankshaft. So right here, this modification, inside of each one of these castle nuts, on 3 of them, you just do a small TIG weld or a MIG weld. But you want to make sure that the weld doesn't extend past the top of the nut. If it extends past the top of the nut, when the cover's on there, it won't let you fully shift out. So you want to make sure you tack that on there. Once it's on, you'll have miles and miles of trouble-free operation. Don't really worry that your clutch isn't serviceable now by welding this nut, because by the time anything on this clutch needs service, the clutch is junk anyways. So just a little modification to help you extend that life of your clutch, especially if you have your machine turned up and you want to go faster than the factory limits. It's a good idea, because the faster you go when you're deaccelerating, the more forward load it's going to put trying to unspin that little the spider. So this is called the spider. That's a spider nut. But that load will try unspinning these. And when it unspins, the next time you get on the gas, it'll spin back up. It'll tighten back up. And when it tightens up, there's a collar inside of here, right here, that when it tightens up fast, it'll actually try to over tighten that, and it'll explode that collar. And when it explodes the collar, all of a sudden this sheave will stick, so it won't slide in and out anymore. So if you ever notice, it's hard to get in gear, or when you start it wants to lunge forward, make sure that this nut hasn't unspun. And as long as you got this off and you're fixing this clutch up and making it better, why not add something to it? We have our cyclone cover for all of these vehicles. Check it out, because that cyclone cover is gonna pull air as that clutch spins. The cyclone cover has an angled blade within it. And that angled blade is gonna pull more air through your clutching and make that clutch even better than factory. So let's make it beefier and better. Check out this and all our cool products at bikemanperformance.com.